Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, for clicking on the video, stopping by, walking in. Hopefully you didn't walk out just yet. Let's go ahead and listen to some Split Enz. I've heard of the band several times in the comments, but I've never actually listened to anything by them. So let's go ahead and change that right now. We're gonna listen to their track I Got You, which is off of their album True Colors, their 6th studio album released in 1980. Some of you that had suggested the band in this particular track, me, or Happy Me, the happy one, Rocket Dave A, Rianne, is it Rianne? Rianne, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Oran of Montreal, One Nelson DJ, Randy Hall, Jeremy Blackmore, and Richard Furness. So thank you guys so much for the suggestions. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. It's also the first track on the album, so here we go. Interesting kind of dark, mysterious synth or whatever. I like how the shout had the echo.
That's no problem. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, tell that I'm not lying. Look at you.
Has a change in mood between verse and chorus. Chorus is definitely more like happy.
Everything that I've imagined, something's wrong. I feel uneasy. Reassure me. Tell me you're not teasing. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened.
It becomes so happy and upbeat in the chorus.
See my eyes, tell that I'm not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you tell me you're not lying.
I like all the little synth noises in here.
There's no doubt, not when I'm with you, when I'm without, I stay in my room. Where do you go? I get no answer. You're always out. It gets on my nerves. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes and tell that I'm not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you tell me you're not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you tell that I'm not lying.
This track leaves me curious about the band. This song sounds like a almost made for being released as a single, hit the airwaves kind of track, okay? But I hear their character in them. This is the first song I've heard from the band. I hear a little bit of the character in them. Like this track, in some ways, like just a little bit, is kind of giving me a Devo-esque sound. Not necessarily singing or the music itself, but just some of in that kind of new wave circuitry, let's just say, that I hear in the background here, especially because of the synth in there. So this track leaves me curious. It's a good intro track. It's a nice piece of entry or gateway of entry. what else does the band have? Let's dive deeper a little bit and see what's going on beneath I Got You. But this track, I did like it. I like the singing. I like the general vibe of it. I like how the verse, it kind of has, to me, like this kind of off-kilter vibe. There's something a little bit off about it. But then the chorus completely replaces that mood with something just abundantly joyous, very very happy, very cheerful, and of course you got that swing. Da, 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 da. Like, it's just incredibly positive. So I do like the balance between those and how they work. But like I said, the keyboard and synth work in there I thought was kind of nice. Just adds a certain kind of character into the music. On here you're going to have that being handled by Eddie Rayner on the keyboards. And one thing I did notice is that in the first verse, that little keyboard line is kind of faint in the back, just like a single layer. And then the second verse, you have a second like keyboard melodic line that's playing. And then the third verse, there were three. Like, it kept on expanding it. That made a nice elevation and difference between each of the verses there. I Got You, That's All I Want, I Won't Forget, that's a whole lot. I don't go out now that you're in. Sometimes we shout, but that's no problem. I like that line. I don't go out now that you're in. I don't need to go out looking for a relationship because now I'm in a relationship. That's a nice little line there. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes. You can tell that I'm not lying. Like, he's found someone good and he's just scared to lose that person. Look at you. You're a pageant. You're everything that I've imagined, but something's wrong. I feel uneasy. You show me. Tell me you're not teasing. I don't know why. Sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes. You can tell I'm not lying. There's no doubt, not when I'm with you, that when I'm without you, I stay in my room. Where do you go? I get no answer. You're always out. It gets on my nerves. So maybe this could be two things. He could just be a little paranoid, a little bit overzealous, wondering, okay, when they leave, like, they're still, like, faithful to me, right? He could be having just a little bit of paranoia, and they just need to talk it out. Or maybe he is the loyal one, and the other person's going out, I don't know, floozying around on the town. Anyways, let's see. There's a Wikipedia article for this track, so let's look at that. It says it basically became the band's most commercially successful song, topping the charts in Australasia and placing in the top 20 of the British and Canadian charts. By 1980, in July, it had become the biggest selling single in Australian history. That's pretty incredible. The biggest selling single in Australian history. That's really cool. That's really cool. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Follow me over in, I almost said the comments. You can follow me in the comments, but you can also follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel and what I do on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you later, guys. Bye.